Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, your astrology channel. And I'm here in Times Square in the middle of Manhattan because this is where the new year begins. And it's going to be a very exciting new year with a lot of planetary action. And here's what that'll mean for you. Mercury Transit 2014. Taurus, Mercury is the planet that rules communications and travel. And when he goes retrograde or backwards, he gets blamed for all sorts of trouble. It's not really his fault, it's just the way of the world. So here are the dates that you have to be a little more careful on. Between February 6th and February 28th, he'll back up in your 10th house of career and social situations. So you're going to have to watch your P's and Q's and take care of details in the career area. Watch what you say, watch what kind of letters you send and things of that nature. The second time that he'll go retrograde is from June 7th to July 2nd. Now this is in your second house of money and funds, so be a little bit careful with your budget and be prepared just in case a little expense comes along that you do not expect. The third time will be October 4th through October 25th. Now this will be in your sixth house, and that's the house of work and health. So, you know, work may demand a little extra attention and maybe a little extra stress. So be careful to pay attention to details and watch your stress levels. You don't want to get sick. Venus Transit 2014. Taurus, Venus is the goddess of love and pleasure, and she rules your sign. And you could either have her smile at you or frown at you. And you'd rather use her energy to make love and not to make war. So she will be retrograde until the end of January, the beginning of February. So that's a very good time for you to watch your budget. Now she'll be in your sign from May 30th to June 23rd. Now this brings opportunities in the areas of love and romance and pleasure. This is also a good time to invest in objects of beauty and other financial opportunities. She'll also smile on you in September and December, so take advantage of her good vibrations. Mars Transit 2014. Taurus, Mars is the planet of action, passion, and desire. Now, he is a little retrograde until May 19th this year, and that's a time to slow things down, and he'll be in your sixth house until July 26th. Now, you must reevaluate your work procedures. You can be determined to succeed, but you must not be bullheaded about what you're doing. Take a constructive approach to business and pleasure, but be flexible. That's important for you to remember. Mars challenges your ego in September, so keep yourself in control. Jupiter Transit 2014. Taurus, Jupiter transits Cancer and your third house till July 17th. Now you must stay focused on a task at hand. Improve your mind and your ability to communicate ideas to other people. Travel and selling are areas of success. Now he enters Leo and your fourth house for the rest of the year, bringing a new wave of energy that'll bring emotional growth and a deepened sense of security. Invest in real estate or improve your base of operations. Remember what Dorothy said, there's no place like home. Now Jupiter will trine Saturn in the last week of May. Now this will allow you to bring wisdom and common sense to both personal and business decisions. Before going on to the rest of the year's predictions, here's an idea that can help you for the entire year. You can order a personalized transit chart for the next 12 months or a psychic and spiritual reading by phone. Just go to my website, professorastrology.com, and be prepared for 2014. Saturn Transit 2014, the planet of destiny. Taurus, Saturn remains in Scorpio in your seventh house all year long. This is an intense position, for Saturn has very strong ties to this house. You must look at your life to see the type of people and experiences you have attracted to yourself, both in business and personal relationships. Saturn will go retrograde from March 2nd to July 20th, and you should focus on the impact that responsibilities have had on your life. Have your partnerships added power to you, or have they taken it away? This is an intense time for important decisions. They must be made based on what you must give and what you must receive from other people. Uranus square Pluto, the power of change. Over the past few years, we've seen the war in Syria escalate, the Arab Spring turned into winter, unexpected storms create devastation around the world, and political crashes in the United States and Canada. On the other hand, there's been new discoveries in science, technology is changing the world, and look at what the internet has done to everyone. It's all changed. Now, these events are good and they're bad, and they all come under the influence of Uranus squared to Pluto, which has been going on for the past few years. It continues throughout 2014. Now, here's how you can use this energy in a productive manner. Taurus, Uranus in your 12th house helps you delve deeply into the hidden parts of your mind. You may feel uncomfortable as you move towards the future, but you instinctively know that there are big changes coming on the horizon. Some of your personal fears may be grounded in reality, but others are not. Develop your spirituality to know the difference. The square to Pluto in the 9th house intensifies your need to understand the foundations of the rules of society. If you recognize the power of propaganda, you'll discover the difference between it and your own truth. Neptune Transit 2014. Taurus, Neptune transits your 11th house, bringing a subtle and gentle energy that will inspire you to help other people and to join worthy causes. Your charisma invites new friends, so get involved with creative projects. Neptune will be retrograde from June through mid-November, so do not be blinded by promises that are just too good to be true. They're probably not. Now, these were just general predictions based on your sun sign. If you'd like more accurate predictions based on your time, date, and place of birth, just go to my website, ProfessorAstrology.com, and there you'll go to the personal services page, and you can order a transit chart which will tell you what's coming for you for the next 12 months. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you for listening. Please share these videos with your friends because they're free. And I hope you have a fabulous new year.